I was 15 going on 20 when I met up with this old man. He was quite a lover of the cards and of the dice, and he had whores and he had ladies. He'd made love and he'd made babies. He could tell some damn good stories and give some good advice. You got to learn how to pick 'em, son. Learn how to lick 'em, son. Learn how to stick 'em, son, between the thighs. And you got to try not to beat 'em too much. Try not to teach 'em too much. Try not to feed 'em too much. Bullshit and lies. He'd sit down, pour some whiskey, then he'd mix it up with water. Here's a picture of my daughter, he would say, then he would sigh, then he'd drink, laugh a little, as he picked up that old fiddle, that same old riddle. I never did know why. You got to learn how to pick 'em, son. Learn how to lick 'em, son. Learn how to stick 'em, son, between the thighs. And you got to try not to beat 'em too much. Try not to teach 'em too much. Try not to feed 'em too much. Bullshit and lies. Now the years have seen him buried, his daughter and me married. I was sure he'd raised her right and taught her how to fuck. When I asked her what he told her, she said he'd never scold her. He would always hold her, but he never told her much. Well, he told her men were plain and simple. Told her love was like a pimple. Once you squeeze the juices out, it just goes away. Taught her how to hold on tighter, and he taught her not to let men fight her. And then there was this poem he taught her on his dying day. You got to learn how to suck 'em, daughter. Learn how to fuck 'em, daughter. Learn how to take their money. Learn how to cry. You got to try not to hold 'em too much. Try not to scold 'em too much. Try not to feed 'em too much. Bullshit and lies. You got to learn how to pick 'em, son. Learn how to lick 'em, son. Learn how to stick 'em between the thighs. And you got to try not to beat 'em too much. Try not to teach 'em too much. Try not to feed 'em too much. Bullshit and lies. And you got to learn how to pick 'em, son. Learn how to lick 'em. Well, the motorcycle club had a party, and all the young virgins were there. And I found a blonde with little bitty titties and a pretty yellow ribbon in her hair. And I told her the three biggest lies in the world, the ones my daddy first told me. And that was the beginning of my sexual life and the end of my fantasy. I said, this'll only hurt for a little while. I'll only put the head of it in. I promise that I'll never try to come in your mouth. Met her in a local honky-tonk. Told her it was love at first sight. She was just looking for a shoulder to cry on and a place where she could spend the night. Me, I was a little nervous. I'd never been that far before. So I told her the three biggest lies in the world as we danced across the floor. I said, this'll only hurt for a little while. I'll only put the head of it in. I promise that I'll never try to come in your mouth. Busted in a Birmingham robbery. He didn't have no money for bail. The judge bound him over to the local grand jury, and the sheriff threw his young ass in jail. They put him in the cell with a pervert that later tried to climb in his bed. Stuck one of them homemade knives to his throat, and these are the words that he said: good buddy, this'll only hurt for a little while. I'll only put the head of it in. I promise that I'll never try to come in your mouth. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. You got to learn to suck it funny. How those dicks all taste like rubber, covered with goo. Some comes clear and some comes milky. Some comes thick and some comes silky. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. Let it be good to you. Mama, be proud of your daughter. Think of all the things you taught her. Not to go into the water till she could swim. How to cook, how to sew, but there's other things you know. You should have taught her about sex, that it was not a sin. You should have said, don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. You got to learn to suck it funny. How those dicks all taste like rubber, covered with goo. Some comes clear, some comes milky. Some comes thick and some comes silky. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. It'll be good to you. You should have taught her how to suck one. If you'd have taught her how to fuck one, maybe she would have never snuck one when you wasn't home. You could have taught her not to fight it. You could have told her not to bite it. You could have taught her wrong from right, but you left her on her own. You should have said, don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. You got to learn to suck it funny. How those dicks all taste like rubber, covered with goo. Some comes clear and some comes milky. Some comes thick and some comes silky. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. It'll be good to you. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. You got to learn to suck it funny. How those dicks all taste like rubber, covered with goo. Some comes clear and some comes milky. Some comes thick and some comes silky. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. It'll be good to you. Don't bite the dick that fucks you, honey. You got to learn to suck it funny. How those dicks all taste like rubber, covered with goo. Some comes clear, some comes milky, some comes thick. Pussy whipped again. A fine mess I got myself in. Trying to be her buddy, trying to make a woman my friend. Pussy whipped again, blame it on the whiskey and gin. Oh Lord, I'm pussy whipped again. I took my male ego and placed it under lock and key. I swore no goddamn woman would ever make a fool of me. Then I met this barmaid and my whole damn world caved in. Heaven knows when she sucked my toes, I was pussy whipped again. Pussy whipped again. A fine mess I got myself in. Trying to be a buddy, trying to make a woman my friend. Pussy whipped again. Blame it on the whiskey and gin. Oh Lord, I'm pussy whipped again. I knew my chauvinistic ways would someday make her change her mind. Sure enough, she left me just in the nick of time. Her girlfriend took me around the world to places that I'd never been. She called my bluff and sure enough I was pussy whipped again. Pussy whipped again. The fine mess I got myself in. Trying to be a buddy, trying to make a woman my friend. Pussy whipped again. Blame it on the whiskey and gin. Oh Lord, I'm pussy whipped again. Play it one time. trying to be a buddy, trying to make a woman my friend.